What I'm saying is we have to understand, we have to at least ask ourselves around the world, you here in England, wherever you are, what is it doing to us?
Step in eradicating this crime is awareness. Go see Sound of Freedom.
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read it, you're misinformed.
The recently released film Sound of Freedom has generated a lot of hype, and it appears that this movie could be harmful for some dubious practices taking place in Hollywood behind closed doors. Several well-known performers have already spoken out against the lack of exposure for this thought-provoking film. Denzel Washington, another well-known actor, has now joined the chorus of individuals criticizing the business for turning its back on them. Denzel Washington has the courage to stand up to the dubious practices of the entertainment industry despite the potential repercussions. The actor recently voiced his concerns about Hollywood's unwillingness to promote the film Sound of Freedom and to spread awareness of the important problems that affect our lives.
Quiet in here, didn't it? Didn't it get real quiet? It's a tool, so we should use it.
Did things get incredibly quiet in here? It is a tool. Thus, we ought to employ it. The best-known movies of the last few decades, such as Fences, Training Day, Malcolm X, and Philadelphia, all star the Oscar-winning actor, director, and producer. He undoubtedly had an impact on a number of people along the way, but speaking the truth, no matter how unpleasant or harsh it may be, is what he is best known for. So this time, the legendary actor went even further and openly criticized everyone in Hollywood who tries to block the release of contentious but important films like Sound of Freedom. Denzel Washington continues to be one of the most honest persons, despite the claims that the entertainment industry is thoroughly tainted. And as he says, Hollywood is to blame for the situation of the film business, which is in decline. The actor does not want to participate in the strange activities taking on behind the scenes. Additionally, he turned down a lucrative role in the Fantastic Four reboot earlier this year. Because of his strong stance on adhering to the elite's current agenda and his belief that Hollywood is rife with criminal elements who don't want to connect with regular people any longer and instead pursue their own agenda by deciding what movies to promote and what kinds of films should be trashed, the actor has apparently moved to the side of whistleblowers. Denzel now believes that Hollywood tries to purposefully conceal from the viewers vital and significant content that has a potent message, such as the movie Sound of Freedom. And just in case you haven't been keeping up with the excitement around the new Angel Studios picture, let me tell you about some peculiar incidents and accounts that have been posted on social media by spectators who claim they were forced to leave cinemas during film screenings. The movie, which deals with the trafficking in people under the age of 18, is significantly different from other current movies in theaters on a number of levels and touches on a disturbing and sensitive subject. Since the very beginning, Sound of Freedom has dominated media coverage due to the refusal of major streaming services like Netflix and Amazon to carry the movie. Additionally, celebrities like Mel Gibson are endorsing it via video message. The biographical movie Sound of Freedom is based on the allegedly true story of Tim Ballard, a former government agent who traveled to Colombia to save minors from being sold. Despite efforts to prevent its release, the movie was a success when it was released in the U.S. on July 4, 2023, with ticket sales surpassing the 100 million mark. The success of the film has been hampered by a number of bizarre occurrences in theaters, and many viewers have complained about a variety of problems, including air conditioning breakdowns and lights being left on throughout the entire screening. Denzel Washington couldn't agree more with the conspiracy theory that Hollywood elites are attempting to stop people from watching the movie as a result of these incidences. The actor is certain that some of the most well-known figures in show business are disguising their bad conduct beneath charitable and humanitarian endeavors and portraying themselves as good Samaritans. They merely divert people's attention away from the evil crimes that are taking place in secret. Scenes involving Oprah Winfrey, who has been charged of abusing her position as a prominent celebrity. In addition to being a renowned actor, Denzel Washington is well known for the charitable work he has done, particularly for children. And the actor finds it impossible to remain neutral while witnessing Hollywood forbid the one thing that could shed light on the heinous crimes against humanity. Denzel Washington has received a lot of accolades for speaking the truth and fighting against the unfairness that seems to have crept into Hollywood. It appears that the industry is obstructing everything that appears to be disruptive and even hazardous, so they may continue to play nefarious games behind people's backs. I applaud the few actors and actresses who are brave enough to speak up for freedom in comparison to the majority of Hollywood. As one commenter said, "You're revealing your true self to us." Denzel has always been a blazing star that burns bright, another person added. He is well respected and well known for helping our veterans in a variety of ways. He is aware of the darkness in Hollywood and does not require them. But other people's dubious activities also interfered with show business, not only Oprah. Denzel Washington is also certain that elites are attempting to influence society through the entertainment business and motion pictures. And they begin by pressuring performers to play roles that don't reflect their underlying principles. Denzel Washington revealed in his candid interview his own experience of falling victim to Hollywood's devious tricks. He also remembered that in the beginning of his career, when he was still young and relatively naive, he was unable to decipher the terrifying strategies the executives had presented him. A position that didn't genuinely reflect his principles. Denzel Washington declined a racist part in 1986 that might have altered the course of his career. The actor recalls a distressing encounter he had with film industry professionals in 1986. They had given him a part in a comedy, but Denzel thought it was racially insensitive and not at all funny. Denzel Washington shouldn't have expected Hollywood to be all sparkle and glamour, but when faced with a contentious film project that put his values to the test, he chose to make a statement and declined to take part in this awful production. Recognizing the potentially devastating consequences of accepting the offer, he did so without hesitation. His choice caused a stir in the entertainment industry, underscoring his uncompromising opposition to its requirements. And it appears that at this point he understood how risky and seriously detrimental the show business agenda is. But let's go back to the present, where Hollywood continues to push its dark agenda and discourages people from seeing a critical film out of concern for its reputation. It's a must-see for any thinking person, according to those who have had the opportunity to successfully attend a theater visit without experiencing any difficulty. And it's a crucial documentary, not just a piece of art. This is a very significant movie, a very significant documentary, and all three of those things combined. Actually, it's about a topic that has to be tackled. In light of the current situation, Denzel Washington has no choice but to support other actors and celebrities who supported Sound of Freedom on social media and reached a larger audience. Whether or not anyone is watching, Sound of Freedom is financially flourishing. To the delight of everyone involved, on Thursday, July 20, it ranked as the 16th highest-grossing North American film of the year. It appears as though celebrities like Mel Gibson and Denzel Washington could make the first step against the Hollywood elites by promoting the movie, and now it gets more and more popular, so hopefully the truth will eventually come out. This is despite the fact that the film was rejected by major streaming platforms and there have been reports of problems in the movie theaters. Denzel feels that it is his sacred obligation as a renowned person to teach people, and he has no regrets about defying the industry. Even with some well-known celebrities speaking out against the current situation in Hollywood, it might take more than one film to reveal everything that is wrong. However, as many have noted, it's a tremendous beginning for improving the industry. If this movie isn't shedding light on the Hollywood figures who need to be closely scrutinized, then I don't know what is, as one commenter put it. Another person noted that there are many decent men in Hollywood. Who's who in Hollywood is definitely being revealed in this film. It's encouraging to see that more people are raising awareness in these unsettling times, despite any potential risks to their own safety, like Mel Gibson and Denzel Washington. What do you guys think about this? Do you feel the same way as Washington? And will this film in any way hurt the Hollywood elites? Mention your thoughts in the comment section below. If you liked this video, then share it to your friends and family members. Also, if you are a new viewer on our channel, then must subscribe our channel for more celebrity news and gossips. Thanks for watching our video. That's all for today. Goodbye.